Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Koudelka. This is your boy Karagol Gaming, and you know how we do things around here. I'm at the dungeon, second floor right now. The door behind us leads to where we left the last episode off. And today we're gonna carry on exploring further in. Let's see what we find.
Hey. Hey. Wait a minute. Hey.
Edward.
You should have just died before. I wanted you to lay down and die.
A ghost? Yeah.
That bitch was certified crazy. You used the rope ladder. Sweet. Let us go down. I can't interact with you. We have something new here. I don't even know what to describe it as. Now we're gonna run away, dog. We're gonna run. Oh fuck! We're gonna run away, dog. We're gonna run away. Right. So off camera, before I join up with you guys, I leveled up a little bit. Koudelka is level 7, Edward is level 7, and James is level 6. I found some. She is pretty much unchanged in the ways of equipment. We found a light sword for Edward here. I'm not sure if it's gonna help us in the upcoming boss battle, but we're gonna try. If it's not, we'll just de-equip it mid-battle and lose the turn. No biggie. For James here, we have the vital pipe because his pipe game is rubbish. He has no armor on. He has a fire J ring and an earth ring. So basically, every single piece of accessory that we find has been given to him just so he can be slightly useful in the face of battle. Camera, please. Like, there you go. What we have here then? Found pistol rounds. That's promising. Anything else? Some dried food, of course. That restores HP as well. Other than that, we don't have anything here. Let us open this door. And things are gonna get a little bit hairy from now on, so I'm just gonna try not to expend any more than we have to. Yeah, let's open the door. Something's not right. Oh man. Alright, here we go. What is this? You found the red glass part. You wanna pick up the item? Yes. Sweet. We step on here. And our next boss fight is against ourselves. Look at Shadow James just running to the corner and trying to fucking spam spells. This is just like you fucking bellend. I'm not sure how to go about this actually. Maybe I should flare up on James first. Bap! To be honest, James deserved that completely. Let's see if this light sword does any damage to these guys. Oh, no, it heals them. It heals them. Mission abort. So what, if they are light affinity, does that mean that we are dark at heart? Is that why we can't? Interesting. I have the vital pipe, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get my attack off and heal up. move back one space. We're gonna move forward one space. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh, well, this is shit, innit? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Nothing, guess what? I'm going barehanded. This is going to shit real fast. Oh, fuck, it hurts! It hurts a lot, Charlie! Okay, wow. Yeah, we're gonna heal. You are going to start smacking motherfuckers up. Bap! Wait. Alright, so we can't stand next to each other because James and Koudelka will absolutely tear us apart if we do. So what we're supposed to do... can I? Oh, yeah, move back. I think this is the optimal placement for us right now. As far as you go, how about we flare up on him? Nice. Alright, that's one down. That's one down. That's real good. You just wait. And you keep smacking her up. Bap! Wait. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Ooh, that's worse. Ah! Is he dead? Damn! Is... Oh... He's dead and gone! That's not good. What? Excuse me? No. Well, I can't... What? What does that even mean? Ah, damn it. Well then. This is bad. How about we heal ourselves? And you... flare up. Did I select flare? Gotta double check. Flare, yeah. Uh-oh. I mean, as far as magic goes, they should probably attack, they will probably attack Koudelka, because her pie is lower than James. Never mind. You can still attack everyone, you fucking cheap bastard. I do more damage, though. Look at James coming through, though. No fucks with that. Okay, now, we move. Alright, can we give him some whiskey now? There you go! I kind of fucked him right off the bat by giving him the wrong weapon of choice. But, it is what it is, right? Uh-oh. Me first, me first! Uh-oh. allow me to retort. You sneaky mom! Alright, we damn near nullified that healing process. How about we wait? And then... Don't heal. Don't you dare heal now. Don't do it to yourself. Oh, that's fine. You can do that all day. That's no problem. And then you just punch it. Bop! Oh, that was it? Sweet! One punch man, you get me? Very nice. I'm gonna give you some more vitality, some more intelligence, and then let's go with one piety, yeah? And then one mind. Yes, that will do me. That will do me indeed. High potion, Icon's earring, and 10 Panaceas. And we learned the spell revive. Great. It's just what the doctor ordered, mate. Okay, so we step onto this. It's shining with a sacred light. We've read this before. Let's just save our game, right? So there are a number of things we can do right now. First of all, we can go here. There's a picture in stained glass of a martyr being burned at the stake. There is some kind of writing in red at the bottom, but it's illegible because of other colors. Maybe if you had something red to rub against it, you could make out the letters. You use the red glass part. Sweet! The numbers 7 to E38, written in Greek, appear. As you look at the numbers, you'll remember that the chest on the second floor had a 4-digit lock on it. That is... Thanks, game. Got it. And now, Edward utters a deep sigh as he stands in front of the stained glass. He's gonna go in on y'all now.
Did you see all those bodies? Be quite a party if they were alive.
They've probably been abandoned for hundreds of years. Must be some fascinating old stories.
I saw some pretty fresh ones, too. One who was shot. One who'd been cracked in the head with an axe. And some with no visible signs of injury. They must have been poisoned.
I bet the new ones were fortune seekers like us. That old couple must
You
have
mean to
got-
tell me they killed all those people? Rubbish!
All those deaths are rubbish?
They're all liars and thieves anyway. This is still a monastery. This is still God's house, prison or no. Why all those liars and heathens are killed is none of my concern.
How could you possibly say a thing like that? That doesn't sound very priestly.
I am not a priest. I am a bishop.
I don't give a rat's ass what you are. Look, I'm not saying that all of those people were saints, okay? But that doesn't mean that they should be put to
You
death.
saw that old couple. They're so well-mannered, kind. You think they're killers?
Good manners?
Yes.
Think about it. Why would they leave the place such a mess?
I don't know.
You think they'd at least bury the bodies?
Possibly.
Anyway, I have this strange feeling we're not alone with all these bodies and ghosts. You'd better keep your mouths shut. If you want to live.
I love the dynamic between my party members, man. Right, so let us run right back to our treasure chest, see what kind of loot we're gonna get from it, huh? Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. Ah! Well, I thought that was gonna transition, man. Alright, here we are. See, it was 70, 30. Hey, yeah. The lock opened. You found the guard's diary. Do you want to pick it up? Yes. Thanks, man. That's our loot. There's nothing else in there. Fuck it. Alright, so if we go down to read, we're gonna have a little reading session with Karagol fucking game in here. Yeah, motherfuckers better get cozy because we're gonna be here for a minute. Guard's diary. 1st June, 1716. It's been 2 months since I left Canterbury, owing my stay at St. Clair's. Lord Webster had said that the weather would be warm at this time of the year, but it's still brisk in the fishing villages lining the coast. After days of being knocked about in a carriage, I have finally arrived at Nemeton Prison, an evil-looking place leering down on a barren plain from atop a cliff battered by the chill sea breezes. Lord Webster told me I could keep the strictest of confidence. I cannot say what lies within this old lonely building, only that while I am yet young, I have been a guard many years. But I have never seen nor heard of a gaol built in a place such as this. While Lord Webster didn't tell me much about the prison's history, it is easy to imagine the part this foreboding place played in the quieting conspiracies and political struggles. Although I do not look forward to spending my days here, I have no choice. My family depends on it. 2nd June, 1716. Nemeton Prison, a hell on earth. While conditions here are no worse than at Newgate, they are no better. I had imagined it would be so, but imagining a thing and actually experiencing it are two very different things. I shudder to think about the countless souls imprisoned here over the centuries. There are people from all walks of life here, from members of the Pale removed from the contention for an inheritance to simple barbers, locked away to prevent them from repeating what they innocently heard while performing their jobs. Locked away and tortured and killed. My research into the prison's records show that only a select few of those sent here were ever convicted of a crime. This is not a simple prison it claims to be. It is rather simply a dungeon, where those in power seal away those without it who stood in their way. How ironic that this place, built as a house of God, should become a house of horrors, forsaken by him. 3rd June, 1716. I have discovered something nearly impossible to believe, because I do not wish to. According to the prison records from 1632 to year last, over 8,200 people have met their maker from within these walls. And these are only those whom there are records for. How many more hapless souls have died locked away in here, with no one even caring? 4th of June, 1716. Today I was ordered by the warden to watch over the prisoners in the West Wing. Although this is my first assignment since arriving, I do not look forward to it. This is different from punishing some simple beggars. What sort of man could take pleasure in beating women and children? Received a letter from Mum in Southampton today. She complains that I wasn't able to attend my sister's wedding. Apparently, she married a Gibbs boy, one of the wealthier landowning families in the area. I'm sure she will be happy. She has been brought up well and should have no problem fitting into even a gentry family. It seems like just yesterday she was a baby, following me around clutching her favorite little doll. I'm fiercely proud of her though, even though I worry she may have been pampered a bit too much. I wish her the best of luck as she now starts her own family. 5th June, 1716. We began the questioning of prisoner 27 today. The warden tells us he was instructed to do so by one of the nobles currently in favor of the crown. He looks to have been a man of good learning and some standing. He broke down and cried like a little baby after the iron was pressed into his chest. Knowing he will never be released, we need not take care to leave him whole. I am used to using water or a rack, something that would not leave a mark for such things. But here, there is no purpose, no desire to convert a heathen or bring about repentance. Here, the punishment is only meant to cause as much pain as possible until death. A job is a job, and while I have no intention of taking it up with the warden, I still have reservations about what to do here. After all, we are still nominally employees of the crown. Getting paid to inflict pain on others, are we no different than common ruffians? 6th July, 1716. Torturing people has become a daily routine, and there is no shortage of tools here. Whips, chains, iron maidens, Spanish boots, cages, spiders. Spanish boots. Even some I had never seen or heard of before coming here. I must admit I am impressed at the ingenuity of the human mind, and the way that it can create such a myriad of ways to inflict pain upon another living being. But which is worse, those who think of such devices or those who use them? All those we torture beg us to kill them, but instead we keep them alive that they may suffer more. There is no rest for them. Not now, not ever. 14th of August, 1716. Received a letter from Mum today. She says my brother is wanting to go to some fancy school in the East and needs money. Why he would want to go to such a place is beyond me. Imagine, a university graduate in our family? I wonder what Pa would think. I know she gets more money from my sister's family, but I'm sure she doesn't want to always be asking for handouts from her daughter. I want to help. I want to do as much as I possibly can for my family. 31st of August, 1716. The mad woman from solitary confinement has died. If there is such a thing as fate, she must have been born under an unlucky star. She was a merchant's daughter whose hand had been promised to the heir of a wealthy family, but he had a change of heart and abandoned her. He eventually married a nobleman's daughter and was adopted into the family, which had no heir. She was brought here to keep out of the public's eye. She kept the wedding dress she never got to wear until the day she died. I wonder, who is more insane, her or us? 26th of September, 1716. A strange rumor is making its rounds amongst the prisoners. The number of people who say they have seen a sign from God in the night sky is growing. None of the other guards believe there is such a thing, but rumors are often a sign of trouble. I hope nothing happens. 3rd of October, 1716. Torture, pain, and death. These fill the days of all who live here. I have come to envy those who quit living, you know. Dear God, have mercy on my soul. I did not come here to become an executioner. I have pleaded with the warden to have pity at least on those suffering from illnesses, but he turned a deaf ear upon my pleas. In the end, there are only two things people care about: power and money. They who have it use it, they who do not only suffer. 13th of October, 1716. I feel as if I'm losing my mind. I can no longer bear the screams of those trapped here. Could I help them, I would, but since I cannot, I do not wish to share their confinement a moment longer. Were it my choice, I would quit this place at once, but my family looks to me for support. Also, I cannot let Lord Webster, who found me this job, down. I must repay his confidence in me. The other guards say that I will grow used to it soon enough, that I should not let myself be affected by trivialities. Trivialities? Can they not hear the screams? I understand now. They are as mad as any of the prisoners. That then is my fate. I too shall end up mad, just like them. 29th of October, 1716. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord! To what end is it for you? The end of the Lord is darkness, and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him? Or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him? Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? Book of Amos, chapter 5. Amos is something familiar for a later date though. 1st of October 1716. I am writing this after having been awakened by gunshots in the middle of the night. There are screams of joy and anger throughout the building. We are being attacked by an armed band. Apparently, the sign of God the prisoners had been discussing was actually a signal from people outside the prison plotting to aid their incarcerated friends. The freed prisoners are going mad, killing the guards and other staff, their positions reversed. They flee for their lives but are hunted down, beaten, killed, and even burned alive. I find a strange satisfaction in watching them. They who were so drunk on power and wealth, dying like insects at the hands of those they thought they were masters of. The mob is sure to make its way here in time. The time of my judgment is upon us. Do not grieve for me, dear sister. I will welcome them with open arms as a fellow sufferer and a sinner. Even now I hear their footsteps. They are just outside my door. And that's it. That was the guard's diary. I think what I'm gonna do, I think we're gonna cut this episode a little shorter. We're gonna dub this Let's Read by Karagol Gaming. Next episode, I'll join up with you guys at the save spot. And we're gonna wrap up disc 1. Until then, this has been your boy Karagol Gaming. I'm out of here. Love y'all and deuces.